Welcome back to another Immaculate Grid, and I hope that you are as excited for this one as I am. With the four pre-expansion teams. These are only going to have like four. 3,000 is for the Indians. Tris Speaker and Nap Lajoie. And Eddie Murray. Dave Winfield. And that's probably it. The Cubs have had Cap Anson. And has to be someone else, because they wouldn't do it with just one. Palmeiro played for the Cubs. That's right. Is there only two? Cap Anson, and Palmeiro. Lou Brock played for the Cubs. What do I think? I think I'm going to go Cap Anson for this one. 27%. Yeah. So it's probably only those three. If Cap Anson's getting 27%. In this one, let's go. Let's go Dave Winfield, because people don't really think of him as a 3,000 hit guy. He played 1 year for the Indians. 12%. Okay. MVP for the Phillies. A's is probably going to be Bobby Shantz or Mickey Cochran or Eddie Collins. We're going to go Eddie Collins for this one. .2%. I think that's probably the best one you could have gotten. Tris Speaker would have been up there. Let's go. Is it Mickey Cochran or Bobby Shantz? Mickey Cochran won 2 MVPs. 0.2%. I don't know if Bobby Shantz would be lower than that. Phillies, they had Ryan Howard, Jimmy Rollins, Mike Schmidt won multiple MVPs. Steve Carlton won an MVP. Jim Constanti won an MVP. Chuck Klein won an MVP. Let's go Chuck Klein over Jim Constanti. 1%. Okay. Okay. You just think hard on these four. So I could get really good scores on this. Let's see. Phillies Indians would have had Granny Hamner. Would be a good one. Indians and Phillies. Obviously, Cliff Lee is going to be probably the most popular guess, depending on what 70% says it's probably Cliff Lee. 35% got the Cubs 3,000 hits. Let's go Granny Hamner. Unless we're going to go like Vic Power or something. But 0.02% is pretty good. Cubs and the A's. How about Mike Krivich? I think he played for the A's. He did. 0.002%. I've definitely guessed him before. Because he's not very well known. Which would make sense. Indians, A's. I don't know what that was. Indians and A's. Eddie Robinson, Joe Tipton, Brandon Moss, how about Bristol, 0.005%. Bristol Robotham Lord, which is a very unusual name. Cubs and Phillies. Definitely had a lot of guys in the 20s. The Phillies were the worst franchise in baseball for a good 30 years. From 1918 to about 1948. Except for maybe the Browns. But the Browns won a pennant. The Browns won a pennant in that stretch. And they won 93 games once. So, I guess it's probably the Phillies who they have. Dolph Camilli, Ethan Allen, Chuck Klein, obviously, was traded. You know who? I think Fabian Kowalik was in the Chuck Klein trade. It's probably who I'm going to go for, to be honest. Little known pitcher in like 1935. It's probably going to be it. They've also had Matt Stairs, Don Hurst, Bill Killefer could be a good one. I'm going to go Fabian Kowalik. 0.02%. That means that someone else has guessed him. I did not think that would be the case. But I think that was pretty